What you're seeing on screen is reality. It happened. It was recorded, and we're going to check it out. I was wrong about this. And floor 80, the tower update has been cleared. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, which we're going to get into. But massive shout outs to TK, right? This guy, no matter what, still beat it. And that is huge. I said maybe 1.5, second Annie. I did kind of backtrack saying, yeah, it's probably going to be 1.5. But someone beat it before 1.5 anniversary. And this is huge. So we're going to get into the full discussion about this. I think this is very important. And if you disagree with anything that I say in this video, just let me know down below. Put a comment. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. But I feel like my points, especially after talking to many people, checking out the JP community Twitter and seeing how it is over there, I think my opinions have, basically just simmered down to kind of what I personally think. Now, there is power creep. Don't get me wrong. If people don't say there's power creep, you're wrong. But we need a power creep. Guys, I've been an advocate for power creep needing to come into the game. And something I'm going to say right now before we get into it, I was thinking about this, and I'd rather most people / 99.5% of the community not be able to beat tower or even get close to beating it before 1.5 anniversary if it meant getting this early. Because I was like, wait, I don't think I would have wanted to get this in May because we would have had no content this past month. So having this now is actually much better than getting it at the same time as the unit power creep. Because 1.5 anniversary, without a doubt, is going to be when all the units get stronger by a good margin. By a good margin, I mean that, right? So let's talk about it. What was the run that beat this? And this is my point that I'm going to make. This is the run that beat it. And make sure, I'm going to link this down below if you want to watch the full run. I'm not really going to go through that. But wow, would you look at that? A fully max duped team beat this. Wow. That is the one thing that I've made clear, is that you need dupes to really get through this. And yeah, we don't have the power creep yet. And that's fine, right? That's fine for unit power creep. But I just need to make sure it's understood before we really get into the discussion. Like, to really get far into tower, you need to have a lot of the game. A lot of the game. And for floor 80, it is very hard. Well, what exactly is it? There's 2 flies that respawn. If you hit them with single target attacks, essentially, they just explode on you, right? Jogo has a domain, pretty sure. AoE damage. Also, does more damage when he falls below 50 and 30% HP. And if you're not red, you lose alt gauge. So just keep that in mind. Now, also, he has 67 million HP. And it's fine, right? By the way, I'm fine with power creep. Like, it's great. I just need people to acknowledge the power creep. That's kind of all I wanted. As you can see, it probably took him a while, right? How many floors? I just want to see how many floors it actually took him. Or how many turns? Sorry, 24. So, yeah. Listen. Nanami actually is pretty goated for damage, too. That's true. I do definitely think that having it be this paid does suck a little bit, but it's not even the power creeps problem. If anything, my problem lies more in the quality of the unit kits of 2025, right? That's my only problem, if I'm being completely honest, because Miwa wasn't strong enough. Muta was slightly undertuned, but fine, right? Because, like, sure, he's better than Hollow Purple, but in my opinion, and I feel this is just obvious, should he not be better by a decent margin? A year gap, right? Inumaki was just not good enough, right? His debuffs could have been a lot better. Shoko is the only really, like, up to par unit. Maki, not good enough. Mei, not good enough for sure. And then, Ino, not good enough, right? So my problem isn't even with the power creep in tower. I think it's a W. I think if they had better power creep in 2025, we would have been good. So now that we're done that, I do kind of want to get into it. And it's like, I literally, like, if I wanted, I could not beat tower right now. I can't, guys. The 2 main strats that have involved themselves with 65 have been with Saki and Green Megumi. And also, Green Maki's been pretty goated. Now, if you know my channel, you know that I don't have Green Megumi or Green Saki. So, I personally would not even be able to get close to defeating Tower because of how needed Saki is, right? So this is something I do want to stress, is that maybe just don't be angry when you can't even get close to beating it on launch, and just wait for the new units, right? New 1.5 anniversary units, which for you should be sometime in August or September. That's when it should be. August or September. I think it's more September though. No, yeah, more September. It would be maybe like the first couple weeks of September. But yeah, no. I would definitely say this is huge. Like, someone beating it is big, but I would hope a max duped account would beat it. Like, I was checking his other videos, and it's like, yeah, he has like almost everyone max duped. It's like certain units that he doesn't have max duped, but he does. If he doesn't have a max duped, they're like dupe 1. The only unit that wasn't even duped was Mai, right? Every other unit was duped, right? Who was it? Fuck, I don't know. Like, let's check another one of his videos. Because yeah, you could see like I was watching them because I wanted to see, but like, yeah, Zonji's max dupe, Yaga 2 dupe, Shoko 1 dupe, and you might not realize it, but like those dupes are really good and really needed for survivability, if we're being completely honest. So it's like, you know, I don't know. To me, it's great. It's great that he beat it. It's amazing. It's good that we can beat it, but I think to me this just shows that maybe the 2025 units were a bit undertuned due to this, because we're 4 months, 7 releases, only 1 was really up to par with the standards that this has set, right? That's my personal opinion. Let me know if you disagree with that down below. However, blue is safe. Blue, I mean, doesn't really have a problem. If anything, Ino should have been a support, if we're completely honest. He was kind of a useless release, if we're being real with each other. I think they tried with his kit, but they did not do him justice, because it's probably one of his only units that are ever going to release, unfortunately. Now the next thing is that blue is safe because they have Sukuna. Now red, I would say, needs a bit more, so we're going to get a red Jujutsu unit, because Taijutsu does not work on 80. If you have Toji, well, I'm sorry, Toji's not working for 80, so because it's a 90% Taijutsu lower, and you cannot remove it. You cannot remove it. So we're going to get a red Jujutsu, and if we look at it, blue Megumi, green Megumi, yellow Megumi. So in my opinion, it's going to be red Megumi, right? I could see a red Megumi. And then for green, I could see a green Toji, because there's a lot of Taijutsu revolving floors for green. So to me, a green Taijutsu makes sense also, because the only 2 good units we've ever gotten for green, Jujutsu. Like 2 really good. And Jujutsu even here, right? And Jujutsu. And mainly Jujutsu. We get the point. So I could see green Toji, and then for yellow, it's probably Choso, because I'm pretty sure story ends off on Choso. So here it's going to be Choso in my eyes. It also does make sense. We just got a Taijutsu, so it's probably going to be Jujutsu. That's my thoughts. The blue floors are by far the easiest, because guess what? Papa Sukuna's here, but, and also Inumaki's fucking goated for these floors. But yeah, probably green Toji, red Megumi, yellow Choso. Now, Choso could technically be Taijutsu, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. But maybe he'll do something interesting. I don't know what he'll do, but I'm just feeling yellow Choso if we're getting a red Megumi. Now, why am I saying 3 units? Main reason is because April had 1 unit. Every single month, January to February, have had 2 units. Right, it's been the same schedule, but then April has 1. To me, that literally just screams that they're basically going to make up for the 1 we lost, quote unquote lost, by putting an extra unit in half anniversary. So that's kind of the vibes I'm getting, right? And I think when the 3 units come out, we're going to be safe. Like, the supports in this game are good enough. Besides for red, I think, well, red has Yaga, I guess, but red supports are a little underwhelming. Yellow's fine with support, so we could get a yellow support, a yellow DPS, and we're chilling, right? Green, I would definitely say green is in a good spot. The problem is to actually clear the floors. We could say we're relying too much on Saki right now. And why are we relying on Saki? Because it's hard to kill her. She's got 3 different defensive mechanics: a revive, damage reduction up to 40%, and then another damage reduction, attack nullification, a taunt, and more damage reduction on her skill 2. So we understand skill 2. Oh, right, here it is. Yeah, here it is. So we understand why she's so good while being a DPS, right, with this and with this. Very fucking good unit. So I would say that this is just me saying that we did clear, but It's mainly only people with dupes who could really clear and the ones who have easier time. I am currently hard stuck no matter what on 67. I don't think I could get past. So I'm basically praying for a green unit. If not, it's going to be pretty rough. But that is my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I would definitely say, honestly, like, this is huge. It's good that someone cleared it. I'd say that just the team comp would be great if it was not max duped everything. Like, it's so funny. Like, come on, man. Oh my god, literally max duped everything. I can't. Like, no one's gonna have this. No one. And if you do, oh, congrats. Thank God. You're gonna be fine. GG, you win. You do win. That's gonna be huge. That is actually gonna be huge. If you got max duped Gojo and Yuta, congrats to you. You'll be able to beat floor 80 when it comes to global, or if you're on JP. Let me know what you think. Do you think power creep was... What do you think the problem was with power creep? My thing is that the content power creep was good. 2025 units, if they were like better, would have made this power creep feel much better because the transition period did not feel so good. Besides that, yeah, no, I think that to me it's locked in for a red Jujutsu because this floor 80 is only Jujutsu. For me, it's locked in green Taijutsu because some floors had Jujutsu damage reduction and no Taijutsu damage lower. And then I could see a yellow DPS, but if it's not a yellow DPS, it might be a universal support of any color. We'll have to see. I think that is my lock-in. Maybe we'll get a sub DPS like Team Ghetto again. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know your Annie picks down below. Let me know if you're fine with this. Bye-bye.